here to do a quick review on this 2019 Tahoe that we picked up a few months ago. It is an LT with a Midnight Edition package, a Luxury Edition package, and the Max Trailering package, because we need to tow a lot. This has a towing capacity of close to 9,000 pounds. So as you can see, the styling has been just about the same since 2015. The Midnight Edition gives us black emblems, these nice 20-inch black rims. I'm pretty sure it covers chrome on the mirrors too, so they're blacked out mirrors. And the Luxury Edition gives us roof rails on the top. Now unfortunately, we didn't get a sunroof with that. That's still a $1,000 extra package that you would have to buy. The Midnight Edition also gives the smoked tail lights, and I'll go around back and show that too. So you can see how they look a little bit darker. All in all, I love the styling on this car. I like big box on frame SUVs, and this is just a big hunk of metal rolling down the highway. Other exterior features that come with the luxury package are these sensors. There's a backup camera there as well with trajectory. In the front we have some more sensors, and that helps with front collision warning, as well as the radar up there. And when you look inside, you can see that little square is like a heads-up display that gives you a flashing red light when the front collision warning is going off. And the driver's seat also buzzes, which I will demonstrate later. So getting into the car, we have this key fob, lock, unlock. You have the glass that can come up there, and then the trunk that can come up here, and then this is the remote start. I don't need to really demonstrate that. So walking up to the car, you can see it has these little silver buttons on the door handles. There's no sensor behind the handle, but as long as you're standing next to the car, you can press it once to unlock the front door and twice to unlock all the doors. So now the back is unlocked and stuff too. Then it will lock itself on its own after, I think, 5 seconds. So stepping into the interior, you can see that there are a lot of buttons and features. It's also very roomy. The leather's really nice. They gave us this two-tone like mocha dashboard combined with the beige seating, and I think it looks really classy. There's also some wood grain up in there too, and the this is a plastic, but it looks nice. It's like a glossed metal trim. Doors are about the same. This is good leather. It's padded. The seats are really comfortable. And getting in here, you can see this stuff has to do with the trailering package, the four-wheel drive, and up here are some of the safety systems. So that's the park assist and the lane keep assist. Down here it's one-touch auto for all the windows, and you have two-person memory on the seat, and up there, like I said, is the little heads-up display for the front collision warning. Also, you can adjust the trunk, or yeah, like the trunk door, how high it opens. And there's, up in here, it's just a lot of, well, the camera's having trouble focusing. It's just a lot of buttons to help control the climate control, and there's your like infotainment system buttons, which I can turn on in a second. You also get a lot of places to plug in, heated seats. Obviously it's a luxury package. In here it's really deep, you can fit a ton of stuff. The back seat is super roomy, and there's also more plugs back here, and you can control the climate from back here. And, oh, this is really nice. With the luxury package, the rear seats are heated. I've never, like, been in a family car that's had that before. So, yeah, we totally lucked out with this. So this Tahoe is a push to start. Just put your foot on the brake, hit that. The seat adjusts, the steering wheel adjusts, dash cam's coming on. And the Chevy MyLink infotainment system is lighting up, so we can see has a bunch of radio things. We can go to media, play CD. Just pause that. So you can go home, go to all these different settings. It's a touch screen. If you plug your phone in, it's going to give you the Apple CarPlay. So let's try doing that. So as you can see, this is the Apple CarPlay with the touchscreen. We have Waze, you can play Apple Music, your podcast. It's standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on every Tahoe and Suburban since 2016. Guess I can show the gauge cluster now. It looks about the same as it has on most Chevys for a few years. Scroll through the info settings. There's a fuel economy. So you can see the fuel economy is actually pretty good. My RAV4 only gets about 22 or 23, and this car usually gets about 20. And it has more than double the horsepower. It's 355 horsepower for the 5.3 liter Ecotec V8. And that's double the horsepower of my RAV4, and it gets comparable gas mileage, which I love. One of the cool features about this is the V8 can go down to a V4 when you are, using a light foot or just going downhill, and that really saves a lot on gas mileage. So here's just some other info things that you get. So here I can display the backup camera and how the seat vibrates. So you can see as I turn the wheel, the trajectory on the backup camera changes. And as I start to move back, I'll back up towards this wall a little bit. Listen for the seat vibration. And then if you get really close, it'll automatically brake for you, which I think is very helpful. In the back, there's ample leg room. I'm about 5'11", and there really is plenty of room back here. Even when this seat is all the way back in its entry position, people have plenty of room. Got this little armrest, some cup holders, a phone holder. Overhead lighting is LEDs, and these vents are very effective. There's 4 of them in the ceiling and the rear rows, and then the AC up front is also really good. So of course, all you guys out there are going to want a horn test. I'm pretty sure that Chevy uses Fiams, so here we go. Pretty loud, it's very effective. Let you know that a massive 5,000 pound vehicle is barreling down at you. So here's the hood and the engine bay. This is the 5.3 liter Ecotec V8, like I said before. Really good mechanically. It had the same engine in our 2005 Tahoe, and we never had a single mechanical problem with the engine. That Tahoe did have a few electrical problems, but it never left us on the side of the road. So I think that this engine is even more refined. It's definitely more powerful. I think it has 70 more horsepower than it did in the 2005 Tahoe. And yeah, it's just reliable. It's a good engine. So the trunk lifts up automatically. You just gotta put your hand back here, press a button. And it's big. It came with a 3rd row seat. I think with the luxury package, you get these things that fold it down automatically. So you press that button, and here it comes. Well, there's stuff in the way, so I need to put it back down. But yeah, that's super handy. And then when you get these buttons, you can fold down a 2nd row, which is super easy, so that way you don't have to reach up and do it. All right, this is what it's gonna sound like when you rev the engine from the inside. It's honestly pretty refined. This is a really quiet interior, and I think It makes for a very smooth, comfortable, quiet ride. People have an easy time sleeping in this car, but it still sounds good. It has a good, muscly American V8 sound to it. So I'll walk around it one more time with the lights on. They're just halogens and projector beams. The DRLs are LED and the high beams are halogen, so with the turn signals. And there's fog lights down there too. I can cut those on in a second. The tail lights are LEDs, but the brake lights are just regular incandescent bulbs, which I think is a little bit annoying. I think they should give either LEDs for the brake lights or an amber turn signal. And my other complaint is that the headlights are just kind of weak. I'm thinking about installing some LED low beams in here and seeing how they do. So that's about all I can think of covering right now. I think I got everything, but please, if there's something that I did not cover, ask questions, let me know what you want to know, and I will do my best to get them answered. Hope you enjoy this video, and yes, like I said, please ask more questions if you have them, because I'm sure I missed something. Thanks for watching. Clueless out.